Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 28th through March 6th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Well, let's see, Taurus. The overall energy for the reading, the Emperor. This is you stepping into your power here. Quite interesting. Because I'm looking at this reading and the way it shows up, it's like the recent past. Chapter 3, the current situation. Chapter 7, the immediate future. Chapter final. Whatever. You know, it's kind of like opening up a book and being like, okay, looking at the chapter and what each of them are. It's quite interesting the way it shows up. So this is just you stepping into your power here. In the recent past, you get the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords. There's a soul connection here. There's a whole lot of pain. There's a whole lot of regret. There's a whole lot of ick tied up to it. We'll see more when we clarify. But for now, it's showing up as, okay, this was a painful one. In the current situation, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, really looking for that energy of equal give and take. I kind of see you like pursuing this energy, like there's you right in the middle of the reading, which is another confirmation of you stepping into your power basically, but I see you having that radar kind of on point in terms of, in general, looking around you and being able to identify, okay, this is equal give and take, this is equal, not so much equal give and take, this is, you know, kind of being able to pinpoint it, to be like, okay, this I keep, because it's providing me that whole sense of, you know, but I see you heading in a particular direction that gives you that provides you with that. So I don't know what direction that is for you. It's one in particular. Because you're coming from a more of a bigger picture kind of, okay, I'm able to identify it, so let me go in this direction because I know it's there, but I want this one, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. In the immediate future, the Judgment card, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. There's definitely a lot of healing coming up here, not only for you, but for whoever's tied up to you here. And I do see an energy tied up to you here. It's a very playful, it's a good energy. It's kind of refreshing, and to be honest, it kind of feels it's good to the heart basically. So I don't know who this is or what this energy is to you, but it's very healing at the same time. So it's not only, oh, let's play, you know, it's not only that, it's very healing. Let's see, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Emperor. You're sleeping. You, all of you, all four of you now, are a very bad influence to me. I see them, I want to sleep instantly. And sometimes I do. And then they join me. And then we all wake up at the same time. We eat a little bit, and then we go back to it. Man. So the Emperor. Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. Yeah, you really want to open up in a particular direction. I feel like you're very attracted to this direction, whatever direction this is. And it kind of comes in the shape and form of a person. I see you really coming from deep down. You're coming in as almost not being able to contain yourself, to be like, I really have to open up. The way it's shown up on the surface is just a tiny little, so it could show up as you not even talking to them, but kind of keeping an eye on them. Or if you were to talk, it would be a shy hi or something like that, you know. So it's coming in as very little on the surface, which is okay. But there's definitely a sense of, let me do this, you know. So, I'm looking at that recent past and I'm like, what do I clarify in there? What? Let me do that Six of Cups. Let's see what that is. Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Huh. This is... So there's a soul connection that's shown up here, tied up to you, and it's broken, right? It's not on the surface though, that's the problem. It's broken inside, where you're energetically here, this other energy is here. Energetically, it's like you're living completely different kinds of, how do I put it? Because it's not on the surface. Inside it's broken for you, it's broken for them, it's broken for the both of you. On the surface, it's like, let's be together forever. I love you. Don't you love me? Yeah, I love you too. So, I'm not going to say that you try to force this to make this work, or they did, because it doesn't look like it's forced. It almost comes in as being natural for the both of you. Which that could be even more concerning a little bit, because inside it's like it's not. You know, it was kind of going on inside of you. It was going on inside of them. It's not. And on the surface, it is. Let's see here. Five of Cups in the recent past. The Fool, the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands, really regretting not following your intuition. There's definitely a sense of you wanting to go for something, wanting to, and it's not, I don't see it necessarily tied up to a particular direction. I see it more tied up to whenever I felt something inside, I didn't go for it. For example, this connection right here that's shown up, right? Inside it was saying no, no, no. On the outside you were saying yes, yes, yes. Again, another, I see your intuition leading you in a particular direction and you being in the way of that. Hearing your intuition, being like, I hear you in there. I'm just not going to do what you're saying, you know? And in this particular situation, it's tied up to you taking a chance someplace in particular. And there's regret over that. And there's been regret for quite some time. Let's do the Three of Swords. In the recent past. The Knight of Pentacles, the World card, the Seven of Cups, really dragged on process of moving on. Like, you know what? I'm going to be moving on, but give me a few years here. It's like, you know, dragging your feet into, I kind of know that I need to move on, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to sit here and kind of keep things up in the air and not make any decisions. And I'm going to move on when I'm going to move on, which is, you know, give me a few years. What's the rush? But you are sitting on an energy of pain there. I see you eventually moving on, or at least the energy is available. I don't know if you did or not, but there's definitely that sense of dragging your feet came to an end, and then there's boop, new opportunities. Now, I don't know if you took them or not. That's really something I wouldn't know. Let's do the Knight of Swords in the current situation. The Chariot, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords. This is an energy that's coming from a place of pain, though. Yes, there's action in it. Yes, there's, I'm going to go do this. But it's being led by pain. So I don't know where you're going here and what you want to do, or if this energy is coming towards you from someplace else. It's definitely being led by pain. Let's do the Hierophant. The Six of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Empress. Definitely feeling something deeply in terms of, you know, on the surface, on the external. The external seems to be filled with pain, residual pain almost. The internal seems to be at peace. There's definitely an energy you're tied up to that feels that it's kind of helping you stay in this place of balance. Yes, it's your own energy of healing inside, definitely, but there's another energy you're tied up to that's kind of helping you recharge almost. But on the surface, everything is coming in as almost like pain you didn't deal with, you know, in its own time. You kind of, again, dragged your feet kind of with it, which I don't see it hanging too much and, you know, kind of weighing too much. But it's there, it's definitely there. And your actions may be led by that residual pain. But inside, man, different kind of energy. Whew. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. Oh, so the outside, the residual pain, it is tied up to the inside because that other energy you're tied up to on the inside, on the outside, it carries a lot of regret. That regret that showed up in here of you not following your intuition, your actions that are being taken in the present situation, being led by your pain over something. They're all tied up into the same energy. So you're gaining some sort of emotional balance, some sort of internal balance from an energy that's kind of still painful on the surface. You're dealing with the pain of it on the surface. Quite interesting. Let's do the Judgment in the immediate future. Holy, whoa. The Hangman, the Sun, the Death card. Ooh. You've been in this kind of a healing bubble, huge bubble, for a while. You're completing a big cycle in your healing. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to look like, but you're going to know. The way this looks like, you're going to know. There's definitely a sense of coming out new, coming out as, because I feel like you've been stagnating, you've been paused almost. You're coming from a long pause, but in that pause you've healed a lot, and this is kind of like that cherry on top kind of thing. Like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this stage of healing. Remember those chapters that I said I saw? This, and especially the immediate future, final chapter kind of thing. This is it. The healing part. You're closing in a big cycle here. And I see you starting to move after that, starting to come out of that shell of, I'm not going to move, I'm not going to do shit, you know? So I don't know what this is. It's looking very powerful. It's looking that, as painful as it was going through this, it has the same amount of happiness in it too. So it's quite interesting, the contrast of it all. Let's do the Four of Swords in the immediate future. The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming out fresh, new, renewed, basically. New Taurus to the surface. A lot to learn, and bring it in, creating something brand new for yourself. And I'm not surprised after that energy right there. Let's do the Page of Wands. Four of Swords, Five of Wands, Two of Swords. Interesting. There's another energy that's shown up here for you, and I feel like the both of you are healing. The both of you are experiencing some sort of healing. The way you're coming out of it is renewed. The way they're not coming out of it, because they're not, they're showing me as healing some sort of conflict. But I feel like it's their own conflict. It's their inner conflict, not any conflict with you. Because if there was any conflict here with you, you're not carrying that conflict anymore. They are. But they're carrying the conflict because they're confused, they're in their head about it, you know, and they're trying to heal that. They're trying to work on that aspect so that that little conflict kind of energy can get out of the way, basically. Because the both of you are kind of heading towards meeting halfway. So I don't know who this is. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here from the universe for you to close it off. The Death card, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. So what's happening here through this process that's coming in for you, this very healing, end of a chapter kind of healing that's showing up for you, I feel like you're getting rid of that resistance that showed up for you, especially in the past there. Whatever you feel inside, you're going to follow. You're going to align with whatever you feel. So that's why this is a big one for you. Because you're going to start to align with what it is that you're feeling inside. Quite interesting reading. I didn't expect it to turn out that way, but it did. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.